Welcome back, guys. Alright, so today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the basics of how to jungle in the practice mode, the Pokemon to use to jungle, all the Pokemons that are good for jungling, the Pokemons that are not so good for jungling, and then of course in a way to do an O, an L shape depending on the teammates and depending on what you need to do and when to yank, know when everything is spawned, how to steal Zapdos, and then eventually after the practice mode we're gonna go into an actual real game to showcase all of that. And I am going to use Talonflame for that showcase, guys. So hope you're ready. We're gonna do that right now. Let's go. Alright guys, so before we even get started, just to clear something out, just because something is not a speedster or an attacker, it doesn't mean it can't jungle. So let's just clear that out, that myth right off the air, because there are so many different options for junglers, as long as you know what to do, because jungler is one of the most, if not the most important role in the game, because you have to do so much and you have to know all the spawns, when they spawn, when to yank, when to do, there's so many things, when to call back, when to do a second round, do an L shape, O shape, whatever clear you need and your teammates need in the jungle. So I recommend L shapes to the bottom or top, also depending on what Pokemon you may have on those roles, on the top or the bottom, because Charizard, for example, if Charizard and your teammates, which takes forever to level up and it needs to level up, then you might want to leave him, go on L shape and leave that top Pokemon for him as an extra to farm, so he can level up faster, and you go to the bottom to yank there first. So there's so many different options for jungler, and it requires you to know the game. Now, a few other things we need to talk about again. So like I said, Talonflame is my favorite Pokemon, and unfortunately got a little debuff since the beta, but it's still really good. And I jungle with it all the time, and I carry the games all the time with it, now up in veteran. But to go back to the jungler, so obviously Greninja is good in jungle, Lucario is super good in jungle, Garchomp is also really good in jungle, Absol is really good in jungle, Charizard can even jungle, Wigglytuff can even jungle, guys, believe it or not, and it has a move that allows it to speed up and roll super quick and deal lots of damage and become invincible as well. So Wigglytuff is actually super good. I'm gonna create a video on it because I jungled with Wigglytuff and I had what, 35 kills or something like that. I couldn't believe it, and that was at Expert 5 at that time when I did that. I could not freaking believe it how good was Wigglytuff in the jungle. Now, this Gardevoir should not see the jungle because it's super slow walking around. Syndicate is good, Crustle can even jungle, Gengar super good in jungle, Mitchump is super good in jungle, you just have to master it. Snorlax, nah, and Pikachu can, and Cramorant can as well. Eldegoss, I won't recommend it to jungle with it, but I have seen really good players who jungled with it and I could not believe it. Zeraora is really good in jungle, Slowbro, no. I just say a hard pass on it. Anyways, so we're in the practice area, and I highly recommend that you guys do the same. I'm just gonna go ahead and start practice session, yes. So because what I want you to first to understand that how to clear the jungle, when to spawn, know the times, know the damage, so you know what to do, if that makes sense. Which to clear, which buff to clear first, and all that kind of stuff, because it's super important for the game and to the teammates. So that's what we're gonna go over first before we go into an actual match. And then you also, as a jungler, you have the responsibility to snipe that Zapdos in case your teammates are all out, which I do all the time with Talonflame. So let's say I just went up. I usually just do 2 hits here, so I can hit heavier right into this pop, because the third one will hit hard. And now we're running up this way, and unfortunately this birdie is super weak up front at the very, very beginning. So now we go to Ludicolo at first, because the reason why I want to take out Ludicolo first, and you want to avoid to get hit by that, by the way. But the reason why you want to get Ludicolo first, because it gives you an attack buff right now. So we have the attack buff, and now we go down here and we take on this Wild Buffalo. So now this Wild Buffalo will take a little bit longer to take out, but then now you will have both of the buffs, and then you can actually go to yank. And my thing is auto-targeting that for some reason, the middle mob, the practice mob. So anyways, so now we have it. So now we're doing an L shape. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna miss out on the top. We're gonna miss out on the top, Frisch, and we're gonna let the other Pokemon have, because we're gonna go here in the bottom to help the teammate, for example, yank. So at this point in time, when we come down here, that Alduno should be gone because our teammates got it. But the reason I came here, because at 850, these bees will drop. So this is when you want to do your first yank to help out your teammate, top or bottom, because these right up here would have spawned just yet, these fishes right here. So by the time you actually come down here, you have with the first yank at 850 right here, you take these out with, well, you shouldn't really, your focus shouldn't be to take these out. Your focus would be to yank the opponent team, the player here. So you push, and by the way, this birdie doesn't do crap, honestly. It can't even do anything at this level. You need to get, well, now you have Flame Charge, but you really need that freaking Brave Bird. Without Brave Bird, you don't do anything with this bird. But anyways, so what I'm trying to showcase right now is that you would come down here and just your presence alone, showing up, would help to push them back. And all your goal is here right now, if you can kill, that's awesome, but if you cannot, all your goal here right now is to have them use their skills and their eject button, because then there's a cooldown. So now you just gave advantage to your teammates, just like that, and have them farm and take over maybe this Alduno down right here, or whichever it is, because you were able to push them back. That's all you do. And then once you have done that, once you have, let's say we just yanked, you literally just call back as soon as you can, because by the time you get back here, now you can go ahead and go for the second round. So now when you do this second round, you're gonna able to get to Talonflame, and that is super important. Because Talonflame is technically unstoppable early game in the game, because it just deals so much freaking damage. I can't even tell you, it's just pretty freaking awesome. So now, you're coming down right down here, get the second, because it gives you so much XP, that's why you do this. Man, I keep auto-targeting to that dummy in the middle, it's kind of pissing me off right now. But anyways, so let me just do this real quick, guys, and then so once this is done, now we have the Brave Bird. So now we are technically unstoppable. So two things. You can do, you can step on this, and then you get overthrown right here in the jungle, and now you're unseen. But here's the one thing: if you do jump on this thing, and it shoots you over here, then they're gonna see you. So this reveals you. So just to know that. So if you want to be unrevealed, then you might want to come down here this way, go this way, pick up this speed thing right here, and then go up here into this area. So let's say if we came this way, then I would come right up here, and I would look around what's going on. There's nothing going on. My teammates would also tell me, by the way, but I don't see the, where the hell is the opponent thing, by the way? Is it jungling or something? we haven't seen it all around, and I can't even show you how to yank. But anyways, what you want to do is, you come up here, and then you would yank. So if it would be right here, your goal is to let it cross over. And this practice is also good because now, see, I'm right here. I can practice how far this is. I can literally practice what's my reach. Do you guys see this? From being unseen. That's why it's important. So if they right there on they going for the bees. Oh, there it is. So there is the Cramorant is coming. See, now I'm sitting here, he's going for the bees. So I want him to overextend itself. So now it did. So now I could come right up here, went to a Rotom, and now I can come from behind and literally just yank it just like that. It's literally that simple. And then now you can go ahead with the teammates and score and blah blah blah. You know, you already know the story. But scoring is not even that important at this point of the game. Scoring will be important in the last 2 minutes. But what I just want to showcase is that you come down here, you hide, and then you yank at the right time. You also wanted, I forgot to tell you this, guys, but I don't know if you saw it, I waited until he throws a surf. So I waited him to throw a surf, so then he has a cooldown on his move. So see, look, you watch, you wait, there we go, he just used both of his moves, so now I can yank him again. Does that make sense? So that's what you want to do. You wait in the bushes and you wait at the right time, because if you hit him right at the time when he has both of his moves up, he's just gonna land it on you. So you have to wait for the right time to actually yank as well. And then now we're gonna wait for the timer to come up for the Zapdos, because what I want you to show with this, I can just show you right now. So right here is usually where I wait around. Well, obviously the Scorfish is not attacking me, but it wouldn't be here during the game when it comes to that, or you would take it out first. But two things. So you can hide literally right here, and this is your reach. Do you see this reach? So it's almost enough to hit that Zapdos. So, but this allows you to be able to see it. Just hold this the whole time and just wait. You just wait for that Zapdos. The reason I'm showing you is because you have to know this. And then once it gets to this much of its health, like this little bit, the 1/4, you move forward and let it go. That's it. And now it stole Zapdos. That's it. It's simple as that. But you need to practice here once the Zapdos is here, because for two reasons. So one, you cannot come out. This is 2 out. This is 2 out. They're gonna see you. So you're gonna have to go back right there. So now you know, but you can't reach it from here. You already know that as well. So all you need to do, have it right here, and then once it's a low health, you move over and go. But did you see that? There's a 3-second delay before you actually hit it. So you need to know that. Don't go too low, don't bite too low. You have to hit it right. I have stealed that Zapdos almost every single freaking match with Talonflame. It's pretty freaking awesome. It's very rare when I miss it. But anyway, so that's what I wanted to show you. And then as a jungler, guys, also very, very important that Rotom is okay, but you know what's great is Dreadnaw. So as soon as Dreadnaw spawns, you need to do the times when it spawns, and you need to come all the way down to the Dreadnaw. If you play with people who are not on chat, you obviously want to signal and let them know. Come on, the other one is also to gather here. To gather here and come down for the Dreadnaw, because Dreadnaw gives you super much. Everybody on your team gets an XP and a shield, and if you kill it 3 times if you kill Dreadnaw, by the time Zapdos spawns in 30 seconds, you guys will overrun the opponent. If you're able to take that Dreadnaw 3 times, guys, and as a jungler you need to help your teammates to do that, you guys are gonna be unstoppable. That's just the bottom line. Okay, so now you know that the Zapdos spawn in last 2 minutes. So usually, what is also a good thing to do when the opponents are already like lining up because if they are losing because you took all the Dreadnaws, then this would be a good time right at when there is like 7 seconds left. This would be a good time if you are at 50. You go ahead and hit that. Obviously, I'm not at 50, so it wouldn't work, so now I have to hit it. But at 50, it would take you about 7 seconds to be able to score, so now it counts as double. So that's what you want to do, and that's why it's really important. And then, see, you just basically go... Did he use the Unite move, or what's going on there? Yeah, he did. Is he going for Zapdos? Yeah. So you want to wait again until he uses... Oh, wait, actually, let me see if can he take on Zapdos? That would be great, because I would want to show you... what would it look like if I'm able to steal that Zapdos? Like, what's the low health? Let's see if he can do that. That would be pretty cool. Is he attacking it? Oh, but there's no way he's gonna able to take it out. And yeah, there's no way he gonna. Okay, never mind. Anyways, guys, so we're gonna actually go into an actual battle and basically play it out and show you how to do this jungler role if that works for you. Yeah. All right, guys. So. One very important thing is that jungler, for some reason, everybody's taking it because everyone wants to be MVP or basically just use Zera Aura is the most common, by the way. So everybody's trying to use the Zera Aura constantly. So right now, I would just, alright, I might just play support because I saw the Zera Aura, but he swapped out of the Zera Aura. So I was like, okay, well, then I guess I can be a jungler, but I was waiting for a Lucario to pick that jungler role, but he didn't. And he has a freaking potion, so I was like, alright, he's not a jungler with a potion, so I'm gonna go ahead and call that role in the central. And what I highly recommend, guys, that you actually call it out like 10 times. Like literally, even though, man, it's, oh, this is like all over the place. So we have expert, me, at this time of recording I was expert, but I was veteran afterwards, then a veteran, a great, and those other 2 are completely unranked, or what does it even mean? I don't even know. Another great? Oh, dude. Let's hope the opponent is just as bad. I mean, the setup. I hope so. Well, I mean, Zera Aura with the potion on the opponent team, it tells me that he doesn't know how to play it. And everybody has potions, dude? What are they doing? What is this? All Gardevoir has a potion, too. Oh my god, dude. Anyways. Man, how did this matchup happen? Anyway, so okay, so jungler. So what I do, you don't take it away from the opponent. I just hit it 2 times, so I have my 3rd move right now is a heavy hitter, so I can take this little pop out quicker than usual. And then right after that, when this is taken out, then I take out this Ludicolo right here, because this Ludicolo should be the first to take out, guys, because it gives you an attack boost. So that's what I'm going for, to get that buff. And then of course you also want to avoid it to give you hit you with a Hydro Pump. And then now you go down here to this Wild Buffalo, so you get the second buff Buffalo, and then you're good to go. And after this you can actually already yank. And you have to be aware, what is that? Dude, the teammate is on our own jungle going up. Oh, Lucario is chasing. What the hell is our Lucario doing, dude? Look at this. Lucario went all the way from the bottom to the top. I'm trying to do an L shape because I thought our Lucario is going to take my mob up there, because it looked like he's going for it up there. But if so, I'm just basically doing an L shape down here, and because Lucario is not around, there's 3 up top. I came down here to see if this Snorlax needs help, but it looks like there it goes, the Crustle is down there. So I'm trying to aim and yank, but it's already too late. At this point, I'm just supporting the Snorlax because there's 2 here and he's only by himself. So now I have to eject, which is a problem, because your goal is to push I don't know what the Snorlax was doing. Snorlax was just screwing around in the bushes. But you want to, they use their eject too, so we are at least even. Your goal is to put pressure on them, so they use their eject, so they have a 1 minute a cooldown, so you and your teammate has actual advantage over them. And then now, I mean, I can't really do much as this birdie, so I have to retreat and heal up. Oh man, we got away, barely, but we got away. And I picked up one of the potions, instead of both of them, I mean the berries, and I come back to stop that scoring, and I was successful and took it out and I yanked them. And that's what you want to do, because with the Brave Bird, with this Talonflame, you can run around super quick and you can get over them. Come on, come on, come on, I need to take the berry. Beautiful play, beautifully played. We yanked, we scored, and we keep this base safe. Oh, this was perfectly done. This couldn't have been any better. But what I was trying to tell you guys is what you need to do. And now Snorlax is out alone. He's overextended, so I had to come back and help out Snorlax real quick. And I still wasn't able to leave yet, so I haven't even finished up my jungle. And at this point I need extra XP because I need that Brave Bird, because this bird is kind of useless, even though we did some yanking until it gets that Brave Bird. And now we finally got the Brave Bird. Hell yeah, and we're Talonflame. So, two things. One, I should have recalled here and just take out the 2 basic buffs instead of hitting the wall. Oh my god. Hope you guys didn't see that. Holy shoot, I just hit that wall. Instead of doing this, I should have just recalled full health and take these. But anyways, it is what it is. We're not in a hurry, we're doing pretty good. So we take out for extra XP. See, it's almost the full level. I know what the Snorlax doing, they're scoring on us. They just scored 23, but it's not big of a deal. And somehow and guys, this is a perfect example. That's why I picked this video, because I want to show you that I have auto aim turned off completely. So all the aiming is me on the joystick aiming and targeting on the right side with the advanced targeting. And I think that's super important to be able to do that, but I'm not a joystick player, so I'm still getting used to that thing. And as you can see, I miss every once in a while. Anyway, so we come back in to help out the Snorlax, because this Snorlax is alone. They are pushing, 3 is pushing up top. I don't know what the hell they are doing, but this is getting really annoying. So I am now a full-time bottom laner, and laning with this thing is not good. Talonflame is not a good laner. He's really good at jungle. But anyways, so what I'm backtracking right now. So what you want to do is you want to look like that you're escaping, just like the Huns. Attila the Hun and all the Huns back in the day, they always look like they're retreating, and then they turn around and they start shooting their arrows. So you're doing the same thing with Talonflame. You look like you're retreating, and then you freaking hit it with a Brave Bird, and then you go through with a Flame Charge, and then they are freaking dead. That's the gameplay with the Talonflame. You always want to look like that you're retreating, but you're just getting away while you're on a cooldown of your moves. That's what you want to do, and then you're able to actually get out of their range, but your range is longer unless it's the bunny, so you can actually come back and hit them with the Brave Bird. So right now, I wish I could show you more freaking gameplay of the jungler, but I got stuck down here. But I guess this is also a perfect example that you have to adjust throughout the game, because there will be no point for me to jungle and going up and down when top is doing a pretty decent job. Well, bottom just has to hold at this point, since they are pushing with 3 people up top at the top lane. So at this point, I'm just helping Snorlax to make sure that he's not feeding, and we are able to hold this bottom lane while the top is pushing. So that's why, and see again, I retreated it, so now this guy is coming in here hot, and he overextended, I don't know why, with his 7 point. This was a really stupid mistake on his end, that he came in with 7 to score that 7, and so Crustle came in to help his teammate, and he was able to get away, so I won't blame him, but you shouldn't be trying to score this early to the game with 7. That was no point for you to do that. And then I come in because I'm at 35. This will do pretty decent scoring. And then now, because Snorlax was holding him up, good teamwork on Snorlax's end. And then Lucario is back in, and he got me. That Lucario was pissed. I don't know what Snorlax was doing, so let's just put him to sleep or something. But anyways, we are still doing pretty well. They're probably gonna score here. They're gonna be able to take that Snorlax out. Oh, Snorlax, great job. Great teamwork, Snorlax. Look at that, Snorlax. Alright, so now we can come back down and help out our teammate. I don't even have time to take out my... Oh my god, I selected the wrong one accidentally. So now they might score because of my fault. And are they? Oh my god. I got shot over. That was 100% my fault because I was standing on that platform. Holy shoot, man. Man, I'm so happy that you guys seeing this because I got a good laugh out of it. Hope you did as well. So we were able to take this out. This match is going to be pretty close, by the way, just so you guys know. we are taking out the other thing you want to do is you want to take out the teams, but you want to take these bees because you don't want them to get the bees. And now that Zero is over here, I'm low on health. The Zero will take me out. We don't have a bottom base, so I'm gonna have to re-heal and then take that Dreadnaw. Dreadnaw is super important, and you want to take that out. And looks like you're pushing for that Dreadnaw. So now I'm just hiding here for a second, see what's going on here, and then now I'm gonna able to snuck this score in. This is a big scoring right here. All right, buddy. So that was perfect. That was perfect. We took out their base, and now we can push them for Dreadnaw because they can't even retreat for their bottom base. So now here we are for the Dreadnaw. We need to take that out because that gives overall XP for the whole team, not just me and not just the people taking out, but the whole freaking team. So we had to take that out. Beautiful. Now we had the Dreadnaw, and then everybody almost leveled up one whole level. So that is perfect for us. And then now we are able to push this bottom. We don't even need to push this. I don't know why I'm pushing this too hard, but because they are so busy up top, I decided that I'm just gonna push here, and I'm able to score this 20. It's not that big of a deal, but it's still something. Now I have to recall because I saw up top is completely empty and they are scoring. So now I'm going up top to do their job because I don't know where they are at, dude. Now they all went bottom. Dude, these teammates are something else, you know. These teammates are something else. You're like an all-arounder right now with your freaking Talonflame. I'm supposed to be in the jungle. I haven't seen the jungle since 1969 summer, dude. Now we're hunting down the Zeraora because we are getting really close. I use my Unite move because it's almost useless anyways to taking out the Zapdos. And I don't think we're gonna go for the Zapdos. We shouldn't go for the Zapdos. What we should do is, because they need to go for the Zapdos, so what we should do is, we should pick them off one by one is what I'm doing right now. So I'm hunting them down as a jungler while the team is holding their position, I hope. But see, we took out almost all of them. And the reason why I want to do that, so they're not gonna able to push for that Zapdos. And then now they are all recalling and they are able to go for the Zapdos, but they're not gonna able to go. We're gonna able to take them out. I shouldn't be here right now. I'm gonna be dead, but it's just like a recalling at this point, but it takes you out for 25 seconds. So that was a stupid mistake on my end. I should have went back to the base, but hopefully I was hold them enough just to screw around and chasing me is what I was thinking to do. So hopefully they chase me down because they don't look like that experienced players. So I figured that I just like bully them around and hopefully they buy the bait, and it seemed like that they did. So at this point, nobody's attacking the Zapdos, I don't think. It looks like they're going to... Oh, they are attacking Zapdos. Okay, so I'm going there ASAP to see if I can snipe it if they take that Zapdos. But looks like... oh yeah, it's low health. So I'm aiming for the Zapdos in case they're attacking it. But nobody's going for it. It's too high health for me to snipe it at this point. So I have to wait, and now it's time to snipe. Now it's time to snipe. Snipe it! Did I get it? Yeah, of course I did. And that's how you snipe the Zapdos. Yeah, boy! Oh man, the top is scoring right now, 100. Oh boy. Guys. Oh no, wait, I didn't get it. They got it. Ah, shoot. Man, I missed it with 1 HP, and now they are freaking scoring. But here's the problem, guys. We didn't need that Zapdos. We did not need that freaking Zapdos at all. They needed it, and my teammates are attacking it. They shouldn't have done that. What they should have done, they picked one by one of the opponents. But that's alright, that's alright. We are still in the game. We are still in the game. So we're gonna just try to pick them off so they not score more. And that's what we are literally aiming for. And hope that our score, whatever we have, is enough. But not always, unfortunately, the Zapdos snipes works out. And unfortunately, it didn't work out this time. But I'm confident enough that we are very close. And this was a very close match. So I don't think they had enough. We have the same... No, we still have one more goalpost. So this will be close. 395... 381, boy!